Hey lads, this is day 47 of my series to get to 2100 on chess.com. Sitting at 1960, been playing some good games, some bad games, but today I hope that I can destroy all my opponents. Let's see who we face today. A 1977 from Pakistan in game 1, and he's played e4, so we're going with c6. This is the Caro-Kann defense. 2 pawns in the center, he's advanced, so I'm going to play c5. And here, I just like to swap off, play my knight to c6. And essentially what this means is now I have a target, and I'm going to go after this pawn. So I'm going to bring my bishop out. Can't put it on g4 because the queen is looking at g4. So I'm going to put it on the next best square, f5. I'll close off my pawn chain here. And here he is defending this pawn. But remember, this is our whole goal, is to win this pawn. So now I'm thinking, do we put the bishop or the queen here? And we have 2 attackers looking at this pawn. I generally don't like to develop the queen immediately because I feel like often it's nice to develop the queen once this bishop's moved because it poses a double threat of hitting both these pawns. So I think what I'm going to do first is I'd like to get my knight to this square. So I'm really thinking about just pulling my bishop back, although it's not good to move the same piece twice in an opening. So what I'm going to do instead is just, no, maybe I will. Am I worried about this? I might be. I was thinking rook c8 and then kicking. But I think I'm going to move this piece. I'm going to just move it again. This is a great square for it. And it's made room for our knight here. So we can get 2 knights looking at this pawn. I used a lot of time there to do that. And I will try to move a wee bit quicker. Okay. So now he's attacking here. And I'm just going to recapture here so that my rook can look at h2. He might have thought I was going to use my knight, but my knight's coming to this square. Interesting move. I'm going to get out of the pin. And if he takes, we retake. And we look at this pawn twice. Also, if his bishop moves, we take this pawn. So this seems like a decent move. So he's just captured there. So I'm going to capture with bishop. Develops my bishop. Maybe I castle this way and get my rooks attacking down here. Not sure yet, but it's definitely an idea. I'm going to capture this way. And then this leaves this pawn to look here, which isn't a possibility yet. I'm going to pull my queen back, looking at h2. And that is game. I don't know if that was stupid. Maybe he thought it was a mouse slip, but I'll take it. We played with a 92.7. Okay, that was a very solid game. And back here, this was a mistake. So our better move would have been just to put the bishop over here. Just seems kind of slow and boring, doesn't it? But him taking that immediately is a beautiful checkmate. You shouldn't play for tricks. My opponent is from Bangladesh. I've played a woman FIDE master from Bangladesh, and we drew her, but it's been a while since I've played somebody from the country. We'll see how we do here. Okay, this is weird. Do we go into the center? I don't think so. We just let's just play this typical. And if they play these slow moves, I often think we should just go g4, g5. G4, G5, it seems very good, but let's just play this slow, I suppose. Okay, so he's pinning me. And we can go here. He pulls back and we go here. So let's do that. That looks fine with me. And maybe he pulls back into here because he doesn't want to lose his bishop. That's what he should do, I believe. And our bishop's going to come here to challenge him. If he leaves his bishop here, we are going to capture, because then the pawns get doubled and we can place a bishop here and just look at this pawn. Yeah, so this is good for us. And now we're targeting it. They can't block because we take, and we're still looking at it. I'm assuming they're going to move this knight or something, but what they should do, I believe, is move the king. Okay, so they find that move. Now, if I capture here, he takes check. The king has to go back. I don't think I really have anything yet. So I'm wondering, what about, can we sack here? No. What about e4? Well, you know what I like is this move. Queen f3 looks very interesting. Because it's lined up against the king. The king doesn't want to move because we grabbed this pawn. Now, maybe what would be a slightly better move would have been this. Okay, so I'm just going to go here, am I? Take. Yeah, I guess we go here. And now here. Take, push, take. No. I'm thinking this, take, and go here. But let's castle first, because we want a piece defending d4. Now we can take this way, which attacks here. Or we can take this way, which attacks the pinned piece. So the pinned piece is attacked 3 times. And if the king moves, it's only defended 3 times. Okay, so it's still fine. But maybe we can just take, and then win this pawn. Is there anything better? There is not. But we're giving up this pawn, so I don't know if it's good. And he's going to move, so we'll come down here, looking at this one. I win a rook there. I could take here. And if this, check wins the queen. Wait, take, rook, check, king takes, take the queen, take the queen, take the rook. And I have 2 rooks left, and he's got a rook and a knight. That seems good. Right, let's calculate this again. Here, rook a7. Rook a7. That is not a move for black. I don't know what he's thinking. Otherwise, we take it. So take, rook a7, check, if king this way, yeah, we're going to take this anyway. And then we have, yeah, this looks good. I could also just take here, but then he takes this one. So let's take this one. This looks really good for me. Okay, so he defends a slightly different way, which is fine. We could capture this pawn. This piece is also pinned. Like, if it moves, then we go here and we win it. Let's take this pawn. No, it seems kind of greedy because then it just leaves this hanging. But maybe here, what's he going to do? Move the knight? Yeah, that would be bad. Maybe we just go here. Centralize the bishop and hit the queen. And double attack this. And now we're going to go here. And this piece is attacked twice. If it moves, the rook comes in and grabs it. If the rook defends, maybe we have this. A lot of threats here. I do need to move a wee bit quicker. I'm at 5 minutes, but I don't want to let that stress me. I've spent about a minute on both of my last moves, so that is a lot of time spent. What's he going to do here? He's probably going to move his rook, because otherwise I'm capturing it. So where's the rook going? Probably this square, just to tempo my queen, and then we're coming here. We could take here, but I think it's better to double attack this. And if this piece is attacked twice, it needs to be defended twice. Now he could take the pawn. I take the queen, he takes, and I take this with check, hitting the pawn. So that's fine. And also I take this, he takes me. I take here, he takes me, I take here. I'd be up a piece. So right now he has to defend here, so he has to go here like we thought. And then maybe we just take here, pinning this piece. Or do we go here? He goes here. We could just go here. And then that allows the third piece to come in. This piece can't move, I just realized. So here is interesting. What about this first, though? Could come here, take, and this piece is pinned. He's just going to grab this. We take here, he takes my queen. Here he just moves. Then we take here. Yeah. No, here he takes here. Yeah, this is good. Because this has the pin. This piece is always going to be pinned to the king. If I went this way, I wouldn't have the bishop pinning. So I need the bishop on this diagonal. I'm assuming he's going to take here. Yeah. Okay, so let's take here. And he can't recapture because the queen can't be taken. Nice. That's going to be a resignation. GG. Yes. 1977 lines. I'm playing very well today. That was very good. Let's see the review and see how that was. 93.4. That is a good game. That is a very good game, lads. I am playing much more calculated today. That's 2 games in a row that I played very precise and well. 92.8 and 93.4. Let's go for a third one. I'm very happy when I can play well, you know. So another Caro-Kann. So his pawns come into the center, both pawns. So we're gonna play into the middle again, and we've got the same opening as the previous game, the exact same opening. And his bishop came out here on the last one. So this time it's slightly different. So again, we'll put our bishop onto a square that it can be on. It can't be on this square. And if the queen ever, or if the bishop ever comes out, I just like to swap off the pieces, because the light squared bishop in the Caro-Kann defense is not a good piece. Okay, now we have this move, hitting the queen and also looking at this threat. But before we do that, maybe we go for this. No, I don't think so. But I definitely have something here. Tempo, he's got a check, so that doesn't work. So I do think maybe bishop. And if knight here. No, it doesn't look great. Let's just develop this piece and try to get here and go after this pawn, because this is the weak pawn again. So 2 pieces attacking the weak pawn, and we've got queen here forking both pieces, like we said in game 1 of today's video. He's got 3 defenders, we have 3 attackers, so this is not working yet. Maybe we just take this guy off. He takes with pawn, and then we're not winning this, but yeah, I don't know. Let's put the bishop here, and maybe we can go h6 and get rid of one of the pieces. I'm gonna try it. It's a bit weird. His knight might be coming in. Does that concern me? Knight here, is it an issue? Don't think so. So here, take, 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 we win this piece. But now he's defending here, so I suppose that's not good. Let's just castle. Okay, this is tricky. If I take this one, he probably takes with queen. So let's see, take, take. It'd be nice because the queen and the rook and getting a bishop here would just be very nice. But what about g5, g4? If I get the pawn to g4, this one moves and he's only got 3 defenders again. Not obvious. Let's just play a simple move like this. And here I just want to take that because I hate when a knight is into my territory like this. I really hate it. If I take, he takes this way. I don't know. This piece needs to be stronger, I think. What about here? And he takes this one. This is tricky. We could go here. And then maybe he goes here, take, take. And then the rook comes around or something. I don't know. Is this an okay move? Oh, he's targeting this, hitting both my pieces. I didn't even see that. I need to be more careful here. if I move up and he goes here and I move away, does he have this move? As I take this way, he can't get me. Okay. Let's try this. He's moved very quickly. And this is usually the goal in these openings, but my opponent's played very accurately, so it's been quite tricky here. Okay, I have to move the queen. I can't go to these squares or this square, so we have to go here. And now my pawns are doubled. Which is just what it is, right? Not the end of the world. Here, he pushes. Can we take? Here he pushes, we take here. Okay, let's try it. Okay, now I need to target this one. Or this one, I suppose. I'd like to take here, but he captures. So I'm going to have to reroute my pieces a wee bit. I think coming to this square looks very good. And he can only advance this one. Oh, that actually completely traps my knight. I'm going to have to play this. Okay, what about here and then here? I probably should just take this off sooner. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to go here and win this one. I think. Am I? No, he's just not going to take me, is he? Maybe my knight's completely trapped. So here, he's never going to let me take. He's going to recapture and have two pawns here. And how am I ever going to get rid of this pawn? Maybe we start with this. And maybe I waddle my king all the way over somehow. Okay, so he's just moved up. Tick, 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 tick. Doesn't look fun. He's done very well here. I'm gonna try go here and here. That didn't work. Oh, still maybe there's an idea of coming here. I can go here, but then I don't know if this is even that good. Let's just try to advance these pawns. I can't go here. I can go here, take. Doesn't really help me though, does it? Okay, let's try come here and push, maybe. Suppose it doesn't work, does it? Here and here, maybe, going for this. He just wants to take this one. Let's move the king up. I can leave it on a light square, that's fine. He's really trapped this knight very well. Okay, and now that's a mistake. Because I can jump my knight away, I think. Knight here. He pushes. Threatening this. Oh dear. Here, I'm gonna have to take, I think. Okay, well, let's try it. Here. Not fun. Rook here and here seems like an idea. Maybe I can come here. Okay, that doesn't seem so good. Here. And then here. No, let's go for this first. Yeah, this first. And if he foolishly tries to defend it, okay, he didn't. This is already defended, is what I was going to say. This is also defended, so. But I'm not liking this. Maybe I have to just take. Don't really see what else to do. I just want to get my king around here. Yeah, he's played very well. There's no way in for my king. Just gonna give him this, I guess. Oh, did I have anything there? No, I didn't. Yeah, he's just beaten me. Well played to my opponent. Okay, so we had two fantastic games today, and this one was not so good. My opponent played very well. I'll have to look and see where I went wrong. But yeah, he just played very well, didn't he? Super precise. I don't know why he's taking his time here. He can literally just promote. All right, move another piece and give me a stalemate. That would be cool. And GG. Okay. There you go. All right. 88.4 never gave me an opportunity. He played very well. And the big mistake was taking the knight. I didn't want to capture here because capturing here looks like he's got 2 defenders and I only have 2 attackers. But I suppose when I capture here, then I have 2 attackers on this one and I can remove the bishop, whatever recaptures. So if knight recaptures, then we just win this. You know, maybe we just go here. Or maybe we even go here, and then recapture. Okay, that's interesting. And if bishop recaptures, then we take the bishop. And we go here. Okay. So I did just muck that up a wee bit. I needed to calculate here when he pushed his pawn forwards. I just instinctively thought 2 defenders, don't go for this, but I didn't really consider it properly. But that would have been very good for me to consider that a wee bit more. All right, well, honestly, lads, I'm pretty happy with how I played today. Hope you lads enjoyed. We're sitting at 1969, and I'll see you all tomorrow.